Hey, it's Yash. I had a couple people asked about this. They're just relationship stuff. And one, let me go with the first one here. It's from Ellie. She's saying that she pushes people away, but she genuinely wants to connect. She wants to have a connection. And then Gabriella, we're gonna get to you next. so, you push people away, but you want to connect with them. Why do you push people away? It's probably because your inner space, you feel you don't feel so grounded. There might be some anxiety and some issues, some weird stuff. It's not really weird, it's all good, but the mind judges it as that. And if you get close to somebody, then at some point that's going to come up. That's what happened. That's why relationships fail. It's like what do they call it, the honeymoon stage. So your first 30 days or whatever, 90, I think it used to be 90 days. Now it's getting even less because it's like some celestial speed up and everybody's stuff's starting to come out even faster. It's good, but it doesn't feel good. So, first 30 days, it's like, yeah, we're just showing our actor phase. Everything's cool. And I'm not talking about romantic relations, just any relationship. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Friends, work, colleagues, whatever. The more time you spend with somebody, the more your issues you're going to see, not just issues, also your positive qualities. They're going to see what you're bringing, what you have inside you, period, positive and negative. So it might be that you have an inkling about that. But see, that means you yourself don't really want to look at it either. See, these kind of things can be good when a relationship reflects back to us what's inside us. It gives us an opportunity to look. And those on a spiritual pursuit who are destined to wake up, you really want to look at all this stuff. You see, contrary to what the I got to think of a word for spiritual foo-foos. I like that word. Contrary to what they say you don't have to do anything. No, you just look, you're the self. You're that. You don't need to, why do this earthbound work or shadow work? You don't mess with that. It doesn't exist. But those who are more intelligent know that you got to go through that process. So that's my feeling, is that there might be some anxiety and just some energies that you're not really proud of. You don't want to show them to other people. We want to show our best face to people. Everybody wants to do that. If there was a camera on everybody before they left their house, and then you see when they go outside, that would be a big contrast. They go outside and they're like, "Oh, good to see you. How you doing?" And then they go home and they're back into their so-called they default. They're in their default state then. So that's my take on that. Let me know what you think. Does that make sense to you? I don't proclaim I'm absolutely right about anything. That's too much work. I don't want to be on a pedestal, and I don't. Yeah, I'm just what I am. Whatever you tell me what I am, I don't think about it. So I wasn't not talking to you personally, Ellie. I'm just saying. But let me know how that resonates. Okay, Gabriella, she's saying she just doesn't have much to say anymore. Intruders might be coming. I hope not. She don't have much to say anymore to people. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I understand that. I need a reason to talk to people most of the time. I would say 90% of my conversations with people are like this, on this level. There needs to be something there. We need to either be working on dissolving some obstruction to experiencing our higher state of freedom, or we can be sharing about the higher state of freedom, and or just something, tools that help, like, I noticed my diet, when I eat like this and sleep better, it complements my spiritual nature. Or when I stopped bodybuilding and being a gym rat, I noticed my health improved. When my health felt better, all of a sudden my mind wasn't so caught up in these elements that the body was experiencing, and I noticed, oh, things flow better. My mind's calmer. I have more of a sense of peace, and it's different if you have certain elements that you can't control. It's different. God will help you with that. But if we're doing things that are messing us up, we need to look at that. So these are the conversations I have. My connection with somebody is in their authentic desire to be free. That's it. I don't have any other connection. Because what else? What are we going to connect on? You know. So 90% of my conversation is like this, and then there's 10%. I'm not dogmatic. We can talk about some MMA, stuff or whatever. I don't know, whatever worldly, whatever. There's a little space for that. Play a little bit, but that pales in comparison to the amount of energy that goes into talking this good stuff. And there's really energy don't go in. It's like I get energy from it. That's the thing. I think you're saying that too. Because you don't want to give advice to people, because at the end here you say feel drained. So you're saying, we can lose energy when we're not like being true. When we got to listen to these higher spiritual, deeper tendencies, intuition. It tells us what we should engage with, who we should engage with, and what we shouldn't. The problem is, because of conditioning and habits, we compromise and then we lose energy. So let's see what you do here. So you don't want to give advice to people who aren't ready. Well, yeah. Don't cast pearls to swine, Yeah, because there's no need. You see, if some people, they get clever. They know, they want to talk to me, but they know I don't want to talk nonsense. So they'll pretend to have some spiritual question or something because they just want to engage with me. But I can read it vibrationally. I'm like, they don't really want to talk about this. They just want to talk, So yeah, then there's no exchange of energy. See, a real exchange of energy, you can use the masculine, feminine principles here. Masculine is to give. Feminine's to receive, okay? That can play, though, in man, woman, whatever. But those two components kind of need to be there. Now, if the receiving is there, that means they really want, they're something in their being like wants to receive this. And then the masculine force is giving that. The masculine force is going to get energy, because in the receiving, it's like the energy circulates, and the giver gets, everybody's getting energy. So if you're in that situation, I think I responded to you and said something like that, but then you responded, and I didn't know really if those words landed based on your response. But if that's the situation, you're going to get energy, the one I just described. But now if it's not, and and people that we're just talking to talk, like we're just trying to show it, so many examples. Some, like a lot of these spiritual people, they get in these circles and they just talk over each other. They just want to show, like, look how spiritual I am. Oh yeah, look how spiritual I am. Oh yeah, So that takes energy. And authenticity. If there's authenticity in the moment, everyone's going to benefit, and you're going to get energy. So let that be the criteria that helps us discern if we're losing energy, why we're losing energy. There's some people that complain. They say, man, when I go to town, I always feel so drained. They blame it on the town. I don't feel drained. Why? Because I don't pay attention to what's going on in town, unless I'm intuitively led to. I'm not looking around to see who's looking at me, who knows me, or who do I know. What difference does it make? If I'm supposed to run into somebody, then we run into each other. I'm not looking for it. And if somebody engages me, hey Yash, how you doing? Hey, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm going over here to get something. I don't say, don't talk to me. But nor do I sit there and engage myself in a conversation that's not going anywhere. You can tell. If somebody just wants to just talk because they're just lonely and they want to make some noise, and so that stuff's going to take your energy. So you got to introspect and be aware of that. you say, you feel bad. You feel bad. You don't want to do this anymore is what you're saying, but you feel bad if you tell them. Trust life with this. If you really don't want to do it anymore, your energy will communicate to them that you're kind of not available to that, and they kind of just won't go that way. They just may not engage you, and they won't even know it. It won't even be a conscious like realization on their part. It's just the kind of, like animals, they don't think, they just instinctively react. That happens in humans too. They just kind of they're not even aware that the energy is what causes them to do something or not do something, but because God made it that way, that's how they're functioning. They just kind of like, that energy is not accepting me, I'm not going in that direction. And if you could ask them, somebody could ask, why didn't you were going that way, but then you turned? Oh, I don't know, I just decided to go that way. You see, they don't know. It's an energetic thing. So trust that. That's going to help you. And if somebody keeps engaging you, okay, number one, don't be a people pleaser or try to just be polite. You don't need to do that. You can be polite without compromising. Intuition will show you how to do that. If somebody comes up to you and they're used to you talking to you and they like talking to you, but you kind of don't want to do that because there's nothing there, then you can say, like I said, like if they saw you on the street, oh yeah, they come to talk to you. Oh, hey, how you doing? No, you can say, yeah, good to see you. How you doing? Hope everything's good with you. I actually, man, I'm going to this thing right now. I gotta go handle this, but I wish your day good. And you mean that, because you do wish their day good. You don't wish them a bad day, I don't think. And you say like that, and you say it strong. You're one with your words. Energetically, they're gonna, it'll be fine. They're not gonna feel bad. Now, if some keep coming after you, and there's some karmic thing there. They keep wanting to talk to you, and like in that example I just gave, if you said, yeah, I'm going to do this thing, okay, great, no problem. Listen, we're gonna catch up later. I really need to talk to you. Like if they're not gonna let go, then you have to, you just have an honest conversation with them. Once you get used to this, it's real easy and it's fun because it's an intimate. Now you're finally being intimate, and then you'll have energy. Actually, if you say what I'm about to say to the person, you're going to have energy. You're not going to feel bad. Don't let the mind trick you into thinking you're going to feel bad. That's a tactic the mind uses to get you to continue to compromise, because it says, no, if you be true, they're going to feel bad. They're not going to feel bad. You're hurting them more by compromising than if you just speak the truth. What's the truth? So they keep coming after you. You tell them. You sit down or stand, whatever. You say, look, something's changed. Something's shifting inside. I have to follow this. I got to follow this, because when I don't, I suffer. And so I care about you, and I want to tell you. I want to share this with you, and then let's see what happens. But I just found myself, I'm not able to talk on these subjects that we used to talk on. Something that just left me. I don't have any control over it. I didn't even choose it. It's just something happened. Like all I want to do now is it's like I don't want to waste my life. I want to really use the rest of my life I have here for the highest purpose. And the way that looks is like this. And then you explain, like about whatever, your spirituality or what you're doing to, help release obstructions that seem to be blocking you from experiencing your serenity, etc. That's high-level conversation. And you know what might happen? They might also want to talk about that. And if they do, and if there's a genuine openness, you're going to have energy. You're going to have a lot of energy, actually, because you've witnessed a transformation right in front of you. But don't expect that or hope for that. It's not our business if that happens. Divine's running this. The main thing is you be honest with the person, and you don't compromise, and you be nice, and you speak the truth. The truth is nice. And if something in them feels bad, that's good. You were serving as a divine karmic instrument, because that needed to happen. You helped uproot stale, contracted energy in them, and so they need to look at that. Because we're all on this process of shedding the ego and coming more into our fullness. So God uses everybody to accomplish that. There you go. Yeah, that's what it is. So you guys let me know, Ellie, Gabriella, if that helped you, and have a good day.